Beautifying the backyard and other outdoor spaces. Lyndsay Morrison joins us live on location at TERRA Greenhouses in Vaughan. And what a beautiful backdrop there, Lindsay.
Beautiful backdrop, Michelle. A beautiful day weather-wise. And guess what? It's Earth Day, so all the more reason why we are out here celebrating, getting back into the garden. It's time, believe it or not. We have Kris Morettie here, a horticulturist, and we can already start planting some of these. These are perennials?
These are perennials in front of us, yes, and it's a good opportunity this time of year. We're looking at sort of a gray landscape coming back to life. Perennials like this can get planted right now.
Okay, well, they're beautiful. I love the colors that I'm seeing already. I'll step aside so we can also talk about annuals, because that's something, believe it or not, at the end of April, certain varieties we can start considering too?
That's right. Our warm season annuals, we want to wait until that May long weekend, no frost date, but cool season annuals we can do right away. So I've got examples of those here with pansies, ranunculus. I'm holding a hellebore, which is actually a perennial, but these are all excellent candidates for containers for this time of year.
Gorgeous colors, and yes, even though we're talking about cool weather plants, it's actually quite mild out here right now, even warm with all this sunshine. Let's take a first look at the forecast, beginning with our current conditions. Temperature-wise, already 50.
Beautiful.
We are inside the greenhouse here at TERRA Greenhouses. It smells amazing in here. And of course, we know that a garden can be beautiful, but it can also be quite practical. And coming up, we're going to learn a little bit about planting your own veggies and herbs. Hey, look at this. This is a lettuce bowl. I love it. If you're hoping to spend a little time in your garden, perhaps start working on the lawn, here's a look at what you can expect. Condition-wise today, it is a beautiful day to spend some time outside. And
immersive.
Oh, yes. And Lindsay's immersing herself in all things gardening. I think we're getting in the mood now with this weather.
I'm going to be honest, Michelle and Nathan, I'm in a great mood today. The weather is excellent. We are talking planting, and Kris Morettie's here, and I'm learning so much already. So this is a planter box, Kris, and I think a lot more people are starting to think about things like growing their own food, be it fruit, veggies, and whatnot, and that's something people can start doing now.
Yeah, whether it's for hobby or for practicality, growing some of your own food at home is something that's fun and accessible and easy to do, so we might as well give it a go.
Okay, let's give it a go. What better day than Earth Day, right? And so if you could hold this up, we've got a bushel and berry, homegrown berries?
So this is homegrown berries, and what we've got here is a variety that's specifically made to grow in containers. So this is a blueberry, a variety called jelly bean, and it's made to be cute, perfect for containers, and bearing fruit for a longer period of time than what you might find in a regular landscape bush.
Okay, well, if you want to go ahead and start planting that, I'm just thinking about the fact of how much my children eat berries and how I could probably stand to have one of these in my garden. All right, so we're getting our hands dirty. We're getting it nice in there.
We're using a container soil. I think that's important to note. So anytime we're planting into a container, we're using a soil mix that's specifically made for a container so that it drains nice and freely and provides some nutrition to our plants.
And this could go in a backyard, it could go on a balcony, but it's not going to be the only plant in here. What else should we add, Kris?
Well, when we're thinking about berry bushes, we want to think about pollinators and pollinating the flowers in order to get the fruit. So a wonderful way to encourage pollinators to visit your edible garden is to also incorporate aromatic herbs. Ooh. So we've got a nice assortment of herbs. They grow nicely in containers, nice small spaces, and they're going to enhance our planter both aesthetically and practically.
Oh, I smell that mint. It just smells like spring and summer to me. All right, well, let's get right in there. Anything we need to know about planting these herbs?
Basically, we want to just sort of plant at the right level. So I've got this sort of sitting right at the lip. We want a little bit of space at the top so that we've got a tiny bit of space for water to sit there as we're watering it in. So I'm going to pop these in. We've got a basil here. I'm going to sort of set that in the midline. I've got oregano, and oregano's got this nice like cascading effect. So thinking about the aesthetics of our planter, I'm going to put that toward the front, and it becomes sort of a spiller element at the front.
It's looking beautiful. We're going to keep working on this, but we of course also have to talk about your weather forecast. We're going to begin by letting you know that weather is brought to you by the Presler Law Firm. Injury lawyers, you don't pay unless they win. And of course, it is Earth Day. There are so many different ways that you can make a difference. TERRA Greenhouses, Kris has been helping us make this beautiful planter filled with herbs, a berry bush. I love it so much. Any other tips for anyone watching?
I think in containers, you want to make sure to feed them. So an all-purpose, slow-release organic fertilizer is your best friend in a container. Keep it nice and simple.
Oh, I love spring. I love summer. I love planting season. Nathan and Michelle, I'll send it back inside to you for now. How great does this look? Love that spill over
Smells
there.
good, too.
Yes.
All right, looking good. Thank you. Very
How
sweet.
Go, Grace. Well, this is an afternoon to get outside. Lyndsay, it's going to get even warmer. Nice to
Yes.
see you're soaking it all in.
Oh, it's been so gorgeous already, Michelle and Nathan. Is this a work day? Because I feel like I'm enjoying a vacation day today. It's been so wonderful spending some time in the greenhouse. So great to get to chat with a horticulturalist. Kris, if you have one more tip, maybe like an insider tip for anyone looking to do some planting, some gardening this spring, what might that be?
I would say plants need food, and don't be afraid of that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just any sort of food is better than no food when it comes to your plants.
We've got all sorts of formulations, a lot of them organic for specific things. I'm holding one for edible plants, but you've got formulations for flowers, formulations for vegetables. Any is better than none. So if you've only got one option, use it rather than not using it.
And I love the idea of organic on this Earth Day, too. Thank you so much, Kris. Let's take one more look at our conditions for the rest of the afternoon and what we can expect over the next couple of days here. Tonight, chance of a few showers into the day on Tuesday. It's been wonderful being live here, thinking about planting. Oh, I love spring when it finally arrives. Nathan and Michelle, happy Earth Day. I'll send it back to you.
All right, happy Earth Day. Thank you, Lyndsay.